Hi everybody, it's Lisa, Twyla's mom. Today is Wednesday. What is today's date? Ugh. Let me look at the calendar. It's the 20th. Wednesday the 20th, right? Is that right? Yeah, it's the 20th. Ugh. That's what you get for sitting around on your butt recuperating. You forget the date. Well, I never was good at the date anyway. Anyway, I'm coming on here to let you guys know how things have been going for me. A couple of weeks back, I got on here and was boo-hooing about having to have surgery and everything. Surgery went great. Yep, I'm all bandaged up here. I am able to move. A little bit of limitation here because, you know, it's sore. But I go in on Monday to get my stitches out and to get this removed. This is like a half cast that has been wrapped with the medical stuff, and yeah. Can't remove it, cannot get it wet, and this is very hard. It's a half cast, but this part of it, you know, isn't. It's been so boring. I'm telling you, boring. Ugh, I cannot do a whole lot with this hand. I can't eat with this hand. I can't write with this hand. I can't craft with it. I can't drive because my car is a stick shift. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I've watched nearly everything there is to watch on Netflix. I binge watched Shameless for 2 days straight. I binge watched, oh, what else have I binge watched? Oh, there was something else. Oh, Elizabeth, I think that's the name of it. Or The Crown, something like, it was about Queen Elizabeth. I've seen all the episodes. There are no more left. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? But I read everyone's comments on my last video. Thank you so much for all the well wishes and everything. I appreciate it so much. Let me see. Got my short-term disability approved for the 6 weeks. If I need to go longer, we've got to redo all of that. I'm gonna get a drink here. I did invent a new drink while I was here at home. I was really craving something different to drink other than just Coca-Cola or coffee or tea. I had some frozen veggies. See, you get the chunks of veggies in there. Or, not veggies, fruit. It was a fruit mix, frozen bag. It's got blueberries, strawberries, bananas, and I poured it into a cup and then poured Coca-Cola over it, and it is amazing. It tastes great. Let's see. I have learned how to vacuum one-handed. I got so bored. My floors were looking just disgusting. So I flipped the cord over this wrist and vacuum left-handed. I can do that left-handed, but you ought to see me eat. It is hilarious because I'm scooping like a child. Yeah. Let's see. What else can I tell you? Not much pain. I had a lot of pain. The operation was last Wednesday. Had a lot of pain up until about Monday. It turned into just an ache. And then by the end of the day, it's just sore now. It just feels like I jammed it really good. Was not given really great pain pills, in my opinion. I know they don't give those to you anymore unless it's absolutely necessary. But, yeah. And I can't think of anything else. It's been very boring here. Got a little depressed about that over the weekend because Saturday I thought, okay, I am going to get out of this house, and Scott was going to take me grocery shopping. He went to play golf on Saturday, and while he was gone, I was going to get ready to go, because now it's not as simple as just grabbing a quick shower and throwing on some clothes. Yeah, it takes some finagling to do that. I just have to wrap this up real good so it don't get wet. I have to do everything one-handed. Washing this arm is hilarious. To say the least. It's hilarious. Yeah, I'm not going to get into how I have to do that, but, well, yeah, why not? It's hilarious. I soap up my belly and my chest really, really good, and then I just rub this arm all around, and it's just hilarious how I have to do this. Because I could have Scott come in there and say, wash my pits, wash my arm, but every time I take it upon myself to take a bath or a shower, he never seems to be home. And yeah. Washing my hair is, you know, crazy too. Combing my hair, a simple basic thing. I came this close to going and getting it all whacked off Monday when my daughter got home from school. I was going to have her go and take me to cut my hair. Just chop it all off because I can't, you know, comb it. I can't put it up. I can't, you know, I can't do anything with it while this is on. And she talked me out of it. She said, Mom, why don't we wait and see how you feel after you get the cast off? If you still want to get it cut, we'll go and cut it, you know, but let's wait and see how you feel. So she brushed my hair out really, really good, and she, you know, put it in a ponytail and braided it for me and got it out of the way for me that day. So, yeah, Tuesday I thought, well, even after she said that, I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess I should wait and see, because, you know, I've had long hair forever, you know, and anyway. So yeah, I'm glad she did talk me out of it, you know, gave me some time to think about it. Let's see. I have been so bored that yesterday I watched the whole A&E special on the Lacey Peterson, Scott Peterson thing. It's funny how I didn't pay any attention whatsoever to that when it was going on. Yeah, I kind of like in one ear, out the other, so I kind of knew what it was all about, but, you know, I never really got into that, you know. And so I binge watched that all day yesterday, and then they had the final episode, which was going to be at 9 o'clock at night, and I knew Scott would want to catch up on his football and everything. So I recorded that episode. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, had to watch it. Yeah. Which, can I tell you, you are either for this man or against this man. It doesn't work. Well, I don't know. You either have a guilty opinion or a non-guilty opinion for this guy. Yeah. I'm not going to disclose my opinion on the whole thing because, you know, like I said, it's one way or the other. You cannot be in a gray area with this case because there are no, well, I don't knows with this case. Yeah. So I'm not gonna air my opinion on it. No. But it was quite interesting. It really, really was. And I will tell you this much. In my opinion, it just goes to prove how much the media can kind of sway the public, you know, one way or the other. And I think the media needs to take more responsibility for the way they sway the public, you know. I mean, there's no repercussions if they sway the public, you know, in the wrong direction, you know. See, this is how bored I am that I'm discussing this kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Boredom has become bad. Bad, bad, bad. If I had two hands, I would not be this bored. But I'm very limited. Like I had some papers delivered yesterday through FedEx from work, you know, about my disability and everything. So I had to sign for these, and I could not sign for them. And the poor man, he said, oh, just scribble. He goes, I've got to scan it in anyway that you did sign for it. He goes, I can tell. I'm like, well, thank you. So I just, you know, held it with, you know, the pinky and the ring finger and just kind of, you know, scribbled. But that is how bored I am. I was instructed only to wiggle, not to lift, or anything like that. I have learned how to fold towels one-handed. You need a flat surface for that. Haven't figured out how I'm going to roll up socks, because when I do my socks, I put them like in a ball and roll them inside out, you know. So that is not going to be done by me. And a lot of people are probably saying, why isn't your husband helping out more? My husband, you don't understand, and I don't understand this either, but he has been working anywhere from 12 to 15 hours a night, and he works at a company that manufactures fishing boats. He's been working these hours for months, and we have no clue why. Is there a lot of people out there all of a sudden buying fishing boats? You know, what's up with that? We haven't figured that out, but yeah. So I don't get that either. He doesn't understand it. It's starting to wear on him and his patience. Yeah. He got home last night at 8:30. He goes to work at 8 in the morning. So when he got home, he was like, are you okay? And I'm like, yes, honey, I'm fine. Twyla helped me make supper. We're doing okay. And he's like, okay. And he just sat down, and, you know, I had to tell him about 10:30, hey, you'd better get in bed. You know, he fell asleep on the couch. You better get in bed or you're not going to hear your alarm clock. And that's another thing. I have not been able to adjust to this sleeping at night very well. I mean, you guys can probably see by my face, it's kind of disheveled, and I have been sleeping, but not good sleep, because I am not used to sharing my bed for sleeping. I work third shift. My husband works first shift. So there's essentially only 2 nights a week that we're actually sleeping, you know, that kind of thing, in the same bed. And, you know, he snores, yeah, and he grinds his teeth and he tosses and turns and it's like, ugh. So it's very annoying. I don't know what we're gonna do when we retire. I think we're gonna, I don't know what we're gonna do, because neither one of us is gonna be able to sleep, because I keep pushing him to roll him over. You're snoring, and he's like, ugh. So that wakes him up. But anyway, going right along, yeah, that's what life has been like here for the past week. Boring. Ugh. Yeah. Boring. So that is my quick little update on everything. I might get on here tomorrow and just chit chat with you guys a little bit, because, you know, why not? Why not, right? And that's it. I love you guys, and thank you once again for all your sweet, sweet comments that you left me on the last video. And here I go, back to the couch to watch a movie on Netflix. I forget what it's called. I'll have to look. I can't remember what it's called. It's about V-Day in Europe, when Queen Elizabeth and her sister, it was before her father had passed away, they had a free day when they could just be normal people. And I don't know, I gotta watch it. Maybe tomorrow I'll tell you how it was. I did read a book. I completely read a book in like 2 days, and it was I think it was called A Master of His Own, or it was about a dog. And it was really, really good. It was a Dollar Tree book. I might show you guys that tomorrow too, and tell you a little bit about it. I started another book called Freud's Mistress. I'm not really getting into that one. I bought it at the Dollar Tree too, and I've been kind of forcing myself to kind of read it, but I'm getting tired of it. You know what? It was $1. And if a book doesn't have me captivated within the first 2 to 3 chapters, I don't want it. And just paying $1 for it, I can donate that, pass it along, and someone will appreciate it, you know. So that's probably what's going to happen with that book. I probably will not finish it. So, but anyway, I'm going to quit yip-yapping. I'm going to get off here, go watch my show, and you guys have a great day. I think that's it. I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. You know I love to hear from each and every one of you. Bye!